The Chicago Blackhawks stayed alive in tremendous play in Game 6 of their Western Conference Finals series with the Anaheim Ducks, and now the series is once again all tied up, and all will come down to Game 7 playing out tomorrow night. Here joining us now to break down his final selection for this series is expert handicapper Dave Golikoff. Dave, both of these teams are more than capable of winning this thing. You've got experience with the Blackhawks versus the Ducks, who are simply electric on their home ice. I know this isn't your official pick, Dave, but I'm still holding your feet to the fire here and asking you to pick a side. Who do you have more confidence in to win outright and move to the Stanley Cup final?
Well, it's summertime and I've been wearing my flip-flops. I started with a Chicago Blackhawks pick on the series. Then I've been sort of alluding to the fact that I liked Anaheim in the series, but I'm going to go back to the Blackhawks. And the main reason I'm going to do that is the 2 days between games 6 and 7. And I think, I've been talking about Anaheim and how they've been pounding the Blackhawks on the boards and hits, and that how the Blackhawks are probably going to get a bit fatigued because of the fact that Joel Quenneville is only using 4 defensemen for the most part, really grinding those top 4 guys down and not using the third pairing. So I thought fatigue is going to be a big factor. But as we get to Game 7, the Blackhawks have had 2 days rest, and I think that will be a big factor for them. Experience definitely points the arrow in their favor. They've been here before. Anaheim has not really been in this position. So I think those are the 2 main factors. And then lastly, Frederik Andersen, you got to be a little bit concerned with him. Just giving up, I think, what are we up to now? 15 goals in the last 3 games or so. That's a concern for me. So I think Chicago's got the experience, maybe the edge in net, and definitely that rest should get them the win in Game 7.
All right, and Dave, this series has been so action-packed offensively. The Western Conference Final is averaging 6.3 goals, averaging the exact same number at Anaheim. There is only 1 game that went under the total of 5 in this series, which is our line for this game as well. Do you think we will see another over here in Game 7, Dave?
Yeah, I'm looking at an over as the best play in this one. I'm not going to be betting Chicago on the side, but I do like the over as the best play here. Just take a look at how the last few games have gone. The offenses have really kicked it into high gear. Jonathan Toews is playing well now. Patrick Kane showed up in Game 6. As for the Ducks, they've had no problems getting by Corey Crawford in this series for the most part, especially at home. So 5 seems like a low number, and if memory serves me correct, the Ducks, when playing at home with a total of 5 or less, the over is 10-4. I believe they played 18 games in total at home, so the other games have pushed, but 10-4 plus the pushes. So I think over is the way to go. Last few games just been very high scoring, back and forth. What do we have? 5-4, 5-4, and 5-2. So I think 5 is a low number in this spot, and I think the goaltending is a bit frail on both sides. 2 good offenses. I think we're going to get the over in game number 7.
All right, great analysis there, guys, from our expert handicapper Dave Golikoff for the final game, Game 7 of the Western Conference Final. Give us a shout out in the comments below and stick around as Dave will be back talking about the Stanley Cup Final starting up in just 5 short days next Wednesday. You don't want to miss it. Get the best selections and predictions only here with us at Sportsbook Review.